Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this adorable Hedgehog Kisses card, and this will be the last card for my Valentine's Day series for this year. I started the card off by using the Hedgehog Kisses stamp from Penny Black and inked it up with some VersaFine Onyx black ink. Once the image was inked up, I stamped it on some white cardstock and colored it in using my EK Success markers in the colors light pink, gray, and red. While coloring the image, I accidentally went outside the lines, which was okay since I was going to be fussy cutting it out in the end. When the image was colored, I used my EK Success scissors to cut it out. I didn't show it on camera because I like to hold it close up. It makes it easier to cut out. I also decided to cut the heart balloons off the hedgehog image since I just wanted the hedgehogs kissing on the front of the card. Next, I grabbed my EK Success marker in the color black to go around the heart balloons. I find by going around the edges, it gives it more of a finished, crisp look, and then I set them aside to use on the card later. Following that, I grabbed some Recollection cardstock in the colors pink, peach, and white. I cut down the pink and peach cardstock using my paper trimmer into 4 little squares, and also cut down the white into 2 strips. Once the paper was cut down, I grabbed my ATG tape runner and adhered them to the front of the card. I found when adhering the squares to the card they didn't quite match up, which was okay because the white strips of paper would cover them and you wouldn't be able to tell. After all the paper was attached, I flipped the card over and cut off the extra that hung over the edge. When all the paper was cut off, I grabbed a heart that I had cut out for another project, but didn't end up using it, so ran it through my sticker maker and stuck it in the middle of the card. Next, I grabbed the hedgehog image and decided to pop it up using some foam tape. The foam tape I ended up using seems to like to stick to my hands a lot and is hard to get stuck to the paper. But once it's stuck to the paper, you're good to go, so I ended up sticking the hedgehog in the middle of the heart. I still thought the card could just use that something to tie it all together, so looked through some cutout shapes I had and found these great hearts that were given to me by a friend and used my Zig 2A glue pen to attach them to the corners of the card. The last thing I added to the front of the card was some purple glitter. For the hearts, I still wanted to see the pink paper, so I added a thin layer of glitter and spread it out using a scrap piece of cardstock. Now I could have used a paintbrush to smooth out the glitter, but decided to just use the cardstock since it was easy to grab. To finish the card off completely, I added the heart balloons on the inside and thought it looked complete. If you're interested in any of the supplies used, check out the description box below the video, and I will have a link to all the supplies used, and will also have a link to my blog post. Thank you, and